Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, what is this little fellow lurking on my left hand side? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, that looks quite familiar, and it probably will do, because it is one of our old friends, Tanqueray. However, this is not just normal Tanqueray. This, my friends, is Tanqueray Rangpur. Now what does Rangpur mean? I believe Rangpur is a district of Bangladesh, which is known for growing fruit, particularly limes, because this is all about the lime. Okay, this is distilled with rare Rangpur limes. Okay, so that's a very rare version of the limes. Okay, and other botanicals, of course. Now, I reviewed, you remember, Tanqueray Sevilla, which is basically the same thing but with oranges. So basically, this time I think this one came first before the Sevilla, because this has been out for at least about 7 years, I'd say. But it's going to be very interesting because it's one of my most popular videos is the Tanqueray Sevilla, and it is very, very good. Tanqueray is one of those gins you should always have. It's one of those sort of these central figures. It's been going for years and years and years, and unlike the Gordons and your Bombay Sapphire, it's actually very nice. It's not wham bam out there, like really exciting and sort of breaking boundaries nice, but it is just nice, and you can't really go wrong with it. So, I always admire a gin for branching out and trying something a bit new, and that's exactly what Tanqueray have done with the Sevilla, the orange one, and this with the limes, the Rangpur one. So, I'm very excited to try this. We're not going to go, as I say, we talked about, we've done a video about Tanqueray before, so just a little bit about this drink. They say here on the website, just a bit of a description of it. They say, new look, same great taste. The rare Rangpur lime is an ingenious choice to bring a distinct and bold flavour to Tanqueray Rangpur, with the zestiness of lime and the juiciness of mandarin orange. All right. Okay. So it's lime and orange. I thought it was just lime. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. You learn something every day. This gin is best kept secret. It's best kept secret? No, it's the best kept secret. Blimey, I should really read these things beforehand. Never mind. It is the best kept secret of the British Indian tradition. I did not know that. Maybe that's why it's a secret. Best enjoyed with premium tonic water and a slice of lime. Well, I'm definitely with them on the premium tonic water, which of course I think they're referring to Tanqueray over here, but they probably can't say that on their website. So let's get this thing open, shall we? Let's not mess about here. Right, first of all, the aroma test. No cork test, unfortunately. It's a screw top, as all Tanqueray are. So, holy mo yes. Oh, hello. Yeah, right. Okay, so straight away, there's things with these gins that are a very specific flavour, like the strawberry beefeater and the berry flavoured green oils and the Sevilla, Tanqueray Sevilla. There's no real surprises with the aroma, really, because it's a packed with limes, and that's what you get. You get boomf, lime, nothing but lime, little bit of gin, but mostly lime. Yes, there's no. Well, blimey, it's quite overpowering. It's kind of, there's almost a little like floral element in there, and tiny bit of a spiciness maybe. Maybe that's just because I read that something to do with India there. Maybe that sort of got in my brain a little bit. But that's a very unique smell there, and it's a unique concept. Not many of them. I don't know any others that are distilled with just limes, but maybe I'm sure there are others. But cool. I'm happy with that. Let's get it in the old glass, shall we? Stick it in there. Packaging wise, bottle wise, very similar. I mean, they stick to the same sort of thing all the time, Tanqueray. So it's your standard Tanqueray bottle, but with a little bit more sort of like Indian flair on there, maybe with a little bit of greenness for the limes, obviously. Standard stuff. Okay, no surprises. Right, let's get the old tonic. I think I'm almost finished in this tonic. I think I've got just enough for this last one. Oh, Jesus, that's going to be a strong one. I'm only supposed to draw. I only pour myself mini gin and tonics, but I got a bit carried away there. That is going to be strong. But okay, let's see how we get on, though. I like to think I can take it. Okay. I might have to go and grab some more tonic in a minute just to give this a very fair test. As you know, I'm very scientific when it comes to drinking gin. So, here we go. Yep, pretty much the same thing. Tonic hasn't released much of the flavours, but as I say, there's a lot of gin in there. The gin and tonic ratio is heavily in the gin favour. So, here we go. Oh, Jesus, that's way too strong. Hang on there. Oh, my God. Good Lord. Christ. Ooh. I was right there. Oh, good God. Nearly blew my brains out. Right, let me just try that again. We'll just restart that. I'll edit that bit out. Don't worry. There we go. Good job I had another bottle ready to go. Get that one down there, make it look tidy. I better pour a load in there because that was a proper gin and tonic measure, wasn't it? What an idiot I am. Right, never mind. Right, take 2. Here we go. Swirl it around. Oh, Christ, that is better. Oh, okay. This is one of those gins that tastes exactly how it smells. You just get, there's no real, as I've said again, there's no real surprises there. It is just, I'll be absolutely honest, I'm not enjoying this on the first taste. Let's give it another, I always think it's good to give it at least 2 or 3 tastes. You've got to allow your palate to settle into these gins. So, just close my eyes, let it just sort of waft around there. Flavours and aromas do their work. Well, I stick with what I was about to say there. I'm not enjoying it as much as the Sevilla, okay? Now, obviously lime does go with gin. We know that. Gin is a very citrusy drink, or it should be. There should be citrusy elements to it, or I always think there should be anyway. That's quite strong, well, it was strong originally, but I mean not strong ratio now. It's very strong taste. It's a very, very prominent taste of lime in there, and I think it's bordering on a little bit too much. Lime itself is an extremely sharp and powerful flavour, so you need to be a little bit careful. I don't know if you've ever tried lime juice on its own. Like, Jesus Christ, it's like you pull a face like I tried when I did when I just tried that really strong gin. But it's extremely powerful and potent as well. If you ever sucked on a lime, you'll know it's really like, it's sour, isn't it? And I think it's gone a little bit overboard in here, to be honest. It's not very balanced is the key here. The key thing here. I talk about gins where the flavours are balanced perfectly, and not one of them doesn't shoot up too much. If it was on a graph, they should all be kind of level, not one just spiking up like that. And I think this is guilty of doing that. Yeah, see the orange, the Sevilla was very, very nicely balanced, and orange is a lovely flavour and a lovely sort of element of gins, I think. This, I can see what they've done, I can see the idea behind it, but recommending having a lime as garnish as well would, I think it'd really just send you over the edge. So, it's an interesting gin. I'm not to say too much about this really, because, like I say, I've done Tanqueray before. But my advice here to you, it's going to be a fairly short review today, fairly short and succinct. My advice is, out of these two, this one and the Sevilla, which I've got, I haven't not drunk it all, that's a testament to how nice it was, I would go for the Sevilla. Tanqueray, nice try. I like what you're doing, good thinking, but I don't think it works. There will, of course, be plenty of people out there that disagree with me on this, and I'm happy to be disagreed with. Please disagree with me in the comment below, and I shall have we could have a huge gin debate maybe. But this isn't working for me. This isn't working, and I would definitely go for the orange one every time. Right, that's enough. That's a fairly down-to-earth and simple review today, but sometimes that's the way it goes, you know. As long as we're honest, that's the main thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Tanqueray Rangpur. Not that keen. Sorted out, Tanqueray. I've been Bobby Freeman, and this is No Nonsense Gin Reviews, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Oh, no, hang on. Wait. We didn't talk about the price. Right, okay, just quickly. This is priced at around... It's quite interesting because it varies a lot. I've seen it for £30, which is, as you know, the top end of the bracket where you should be paying for gin. And I've also seen it for about £22. Take my advice, if you want to try it, sure, don't be paying the £30. Shop around. I think in supermarkets is the best place to get it. And it usually is available in the supermarkets. Don't be paying any more than about 22, maybe 25, but certainly don't pay for the 30 for it if you want to try it. Right, we'll try that again. I'm Bobby Freeman. This is No Nonsense Gin Reviews. That has been Tanqueray Rangpur, and I'm pretty sure that's everything now. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.